Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like a dapper dog, giving them all dressed like $1 million, diamond things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Yeah, listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey. Why don't you join in? Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on in the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You're listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey. I got a radio show. Somebody sent me an email one day that, kind of a nasty little email. I think I said it once before, Steve Harvey trying to be a preacher. Man, I'm so far from being a preacher, man, I can't even tell you. But what I am trying to do is share information. Now, I understand how haters work, and I understand how the devil works. Believe me, I do. Sometimes even he, the devil, surprises me at the level and the angles of attack they use. Which I go, wow, man, I didn't see that one. Ooh, that was pretty slick. I got to give you credit on that when you try to get me. But every time you try to get me, I get saved. I get saved every time, man, because God got me. God got some angels camped around me. That's what my mom used to always say as a Sunday school teacher. Never really understood it, but, when I was growing up as a kid. But I got it now. He got some angels around me. And angels come in the form sometimes of people. People who pull your coat to this or introduce you to that or reveal some information to you like this. He got them all around me. So, see, having a relationship with God, what's been beneficial to me, y'all, is not just that what he gives to me, but what he protects me from. And, some people wonder, well, if you were God, why he let them people do that to you? No, that's not how it works. See, there's two forces in this world. There's good and there's evil. And if you succumb to good, that's what you become. That's what you do. But everybody don't succumb to good. Some people succumb to evil. Some people's mission is to hate, to destroy, to tear down. And so that force is at work in this world too. And when that force comes up against me, what God never promised me that I wouldn't see none of that I wouldn't see the attacks, that I would not come under fire, that I would not be falsely accused. He didn't say that. Matter of fact, he forewarned me that it would happen. But what he does give me in those moments are moments of comfort and peace, knowing that he's with me. And that no matter what my enemy does to bring me down, it ain't going to work. It ain't going to work. So come if you want to. Fight if you will. I have a man that has been attacking me since I owned the comedy club in Dallas. He has been on a mission. And that if I don't give him $5 million, he going to do it. He done everything, man. He has done everything. Now he done messed around and got himself now claiming in his letters physically ill. And his illnesses and what's befallen his family, he's blaming that on me too. Had Steve Harvey not stressed me out and paid me this money he owed me. Where you coming with this? He just has kept on and on and on. And you know what? He done messed around and got himself sick. He done messed around, man, got himself in some situation. And can I tell you something? It's been going on since maybe 97. He started the attack when I first went on. No, before that. Probably 95. He started the attacks in 95. Every now and then. He done got 6 lawyers. All the lawyers done dropped the case after they come in and they discover the fact. But he's steady trying. But it's them angels that's around me. And I forewarned him several times, man. Hey, man, if I was you, I'd go head on. Because what I'm not going to do is bend. Because, see, you cannot break me because I happen to be a soldier for Christ. I happen to be an imperfect soldier for Christ. There's nothing, man. There's nothing. And, it ain't like a bunch of people done tried now. Oh, y'all been on YouTube. Y'all been on the internet. Oh, they done tried. Oh, they done put some dirt on me, man. That ain't true. But if you keep looking at me, though, and I am not the prize, but if you put your eyes on God, is where you go. But if you look at me, he's covered me through it all. And that's been the importance of the relationship I form with God, is that I know that I'm under his wings, that I'm ever under his ever-loving protection, that he got me. And I just want to share that with you, that if you're looking for some protection, if you're looking for a way to have the strength to get through what you're going through, get some God, man. If you want a way out, get some God, man. If you've been gang banging and you sick of gang banging, get you some God, man. If you're tired of being on drugs and you're tired of drinking, get you some God, man. If you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, get you some God, man. I'm just telling you now, if you're trying to make your dreams come true and it look like you ain't going to make it and you still believe that that's for you, get you some God, man. If you're setting a new goal, dream, or aspiration and you're trying to get there and you're going to start out today, get you some God, man. I'm just telling you. See, it's real what I'm saying, man. I ain't no fake dude with it. You understand? I'm just telling you real. Get you some God, man. And be patient. Have faith. Believe. Don't doubt. But Lord have mercy, get ready to work your tail off. Did you hear me? Get you some faith. Believe. Don't doubt. And get ready to work your tail off. God can't bless it. You see, a lot of times we go to God asking for prayers and stuff, but we go to him and we don't give God nothing to bless. We want blessings, but we don't give him nothing to bless. You make one step, he'll make 2. You start, he'll finish. You come, he'll go. You dream it, he'll build. You start it, he'll finish it. See, you trying everything your way. I'm going to go to court. I had a conversation with a man yesterday. Just called me, man, and was just talking about, but Steve, you know, man, this dude been owing me $2,300 for 4 years. I just asked him, have you survived the 4 without the $2,300? Yeah, man. How much you think you done spent trying to get to $2,300? Just a few hundred. Now, let me ask you something. Do you have a few hundred more to try to get this $2,300 that you've been trying to get for 4 years? Yeah, I could do that. But do you want to, man? Do you have the time to dedicate 4 more of your years to try to get $2,300? But, Steve, I'm out of work right now. I done fell on some hard times. I could use that money. And I've been praying to God to help me. Yeah, you've been praying to God to help you. God probably got something way greater for you, but you got to let go of your own thinking and let God have his way. You understand? You feel me?
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, without a doubt, it has arrived. Today is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. I know I am. I hope that you are, and so should we be. This is the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Make no doubt about it. Number uno. Hasta luego. Arrivederci.
Yeah.
You're bilingual.
Yeah.
El Segundo.
Guantanamo.
Wow.
Panama Canal. That's when you're talking to somebody that don't know no Spanish but be saying stuff like, yeah, guacamole. Mexico City. Shirley Strawberry.
Hey, good morning. We're number one, Steve. Thanks to you. Yeah.
Carla, for real.
I like that. Good morning, Steve Harvey. What's up, crew?
Ladies and gentlemen, 800 million wonder of the world, Junior Boy.
Morning, everybody. Morning, but moving up the list.
Classic number one without a doubt. Biggest fool on all radio, Nephew Tommy.
Yes, sir. In the building, baby. Top.
Yeah.
Who he introduces
Hump
you,
day,
right?
baby. It's hump day.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
Hump day. You know what today is?
What's today, Steve?
That damn camel on that Geico commercial. That's my dude.
That's him.
Came through there, man, walked just like my sister-in-law.
With the knock knees. Stop saying that, yeah.
Mike.
It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday.
Yeah.
She don't want to be bothered.
At all.
Man, with your breath off my back. It's Wednesday.
Man,
Hump day!
Geico be making some commercials, boy.
Man, they got some good ones.
Yeah.
Hey, that Pinocchio motivational.
Oh, yeah, that was good.
You can.
A lot of people.
You're going to be a success. And you look like you're going to be. God, I'm lying.
Look around the room. I see a lot of potential.
Around the room. That was it, yeah.
You got potential.
Nose growing.
No, really. And the dude just standing there he's sitting there knowing. He knew good and hell well he wasn't nothing when he signed up for the class.
But Liberty Mutual brings it too, though.
Oh, yeah.
They do.
No, my favorite commercial is that actor, man.
Yes.
And Bibbidi Butte line. Hey,
Say the product name, yo.
hey, let me ask you. Hey, let me ask you. Can we rift here? Hey, suppose I come up out the wall. Just get this damn line right. You need to add nothing. But you know the funny part is, I know people. I've seen people like that, man.
On the set, you mean?
Oh, dog, good looking dude. Can't say 4 lines.
All right, guys, coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, Inside Something Funny, Sister Odell will be in the building right
Lord
after
Jesus,
this.
let me go get her now.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for Something Funny. Sister Odell is here. Could only mean one thing.
Come on.
Here she comes.
She sounds so sweet right
Pray
now.
for me, Lord Jesus. Praise
I know. I just love her.
him. Praise him. Good mornings, everyone.
Oh,
Morning, Sister
Sister
Odell.
Odell.
Good morning. How's everybody? Hey, Carly.
Hey, Sister Odell, how you doing?
Brutal for Junior.
Great morning to you, Sister Odell.
Good. Hi, boy.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning, Sister Odell.
Good morning, Shirley.
well, hello, Sister Odell. Welcome.
Wonderful. What's going on today?
Well, let me ask you this first off.
Go ahead.
Did you hear about this person in Japan, Kane Tanaka, from Japan, proving a person is just never too old to achieve life's goals, okay? Kane Tanaka celebrated her, you ready for this one, Sister Odell?
What?
117th birthday. This
Wow.
is just she's 117 years old.
Wow.
Yeah. Stretching out the record as the world's oldest woman.
You know,
You never really ask a woman her age.
no, you know, me and her is homies.
You know, Miss Tanaka?
Girl, I've been knowing Naki for, me and Naki, Harry, because they just done Harry's movie.
Yes, ma'am. And it
You know,
was
me and
great.
Naki and Harry and all us used to run.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we don't run no more. We just gets round. Yeah, when I was on the gospel tour, I stopped in and saw old Naki. I said, hey, girl, took her a while to answer. I waited. She recognized me, though.
I've never seen
She
her.
said,
What
Odell. I said, that's me, sweetie.
Odell.
what does she look like, Sister Odell? I've never seen her.
How you think she look? She look old.
Well,
She a good-looking woman, though,
okay.
We have a, communications barrier. Both of us love the Lord, so we got that in common.
Oh, good.
I can't
Amen.
understand it that good. We just sit around and does sign language and everything. We know when it's time to eat.
How? How do you know?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, I get a fork and she got them sticks, and then we figure that ought to be something.
Really?
Just two old people finna eat a fork and some sticks. She don't like the fork, and I don't like the sticks.
Well, who does the cooking for the food?
Sometimes she cook, but I had to season it,
Oh, okay.
and I don't know what she tried one time. She had some fish she hadn't even cooked it. We're just sitting over there just eating it.
Sushi?
I said, what is you doing, Nucky?
You gotta put that in some oil.
So she gave me a couple pieces, and I fried it up for her. She couldn't stand it. She was just cussing me out. What is you doing, Oda? I'm fixing it.
What is you doing, Naki?
Obviously, you too old. You can't see. Ain't no bat on here.
Put that cornmeal on that, Sister Odell.
But after that, we got all right,
Oh, good. That's good. Yeah, that's good. Mm-hmm.
117.
Question for Sister Odell.
You do. Go ahead, Carla.
Yes. Sister Odell, let me ask you this.
Huh?
Since we're talking about Miss Naki, 117 years old, what would you say is the most important invention of your lifetime?
Ooh.
Because you've been here.
Oh,
You go way
let's
back,
see.
too.
Because her friend is 117.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think the bullet blender was probably one of the greatest inventions.
And why?
That's new.
Why?
Why is that?
Because you can do a lot of things with a bullet. Watch yourself.
Like what? Elaborate.
In the blender. Yeah, what do you
Well, you can make a smoothie and you can make a lot of other things too. That motor,
Yeah.
Here we go.
Make
that's the
salsa.
bullet. The bullet's probably one of, I like the bullet. And I'll tell you something else that I thought was quite an invention.
Was what?
I thought the pacifier was a wonderful invention.
For babies? Uh-huh.
Oh, when they first came out, they wasn't for babies.
Ooh,
Excuse me?
Really?
Excuse me?
That's what I used to give one to men's once I was done with them.
Put him to sleep.
Here you go, sweetie.
Lay it down.
Suck on that till you calm your nerves.
You were something else, huh, Sister?
Yeah, girl. And then they finally said, you know what? We ought to try this on baby.
Oh.
Yeah, they was made for men, though,
Uh-huh.
with the shape on the end of it and everything,
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, I was going to ask you, this is a big football weekend. The Super Bowl is this weekend, the big game in Miami. Are you going? Are you going, Sister Odell?
Girl,
That is the
I
question.
ain't missed a Super Bowl. I ain't never missed a Super Bowl.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You going
Girl,
in
I done been to every
hey.
last one of the Super Bowls.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
Been to every last one of them. Down there just trying to save souls at the Super Bowl.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, one of my kids. Bye, sweetie.
All right. Sister Odell, you know what's coming up next. Let the people know.
Tommy is finna play something that he already played yesterday. See me when I comes on, I fresh every time you see me. So everybody don't have that. They have to go back a day.
It's called Run That Prank Back, Sister Odell.
It's good, though, because a lot of people, when they misses the prank, they counts on us playing it today from yesterday.
And that's right. That's right. And we'll be back, Sister Odell, right
It's
after
what
this.
you call filling time.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
This is Steve Harvey Morning Show, man.
If it wasn't for that light in the refrigerator, we would have never got caught.
We would have.
Here's the tip. Take all these lights out of these refrigerators.
That's the tip.
These lights are ruining friendships, man. They
So
really
you don't
are.
have anything to say?
Yeah, I just want to ask this here.
What?
You think it's the light that's the cause of all of your problems?
I probably shouldn't have been in the house.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, Miss Ann will be here. She's standing by with today's national news. Also, inside of entertainment news, we'll tell you what sports fans are suggesting that will really honor Kobe Bryant. We'll talk about that at the top of the hour. But right now, it is time for Run That Prank Back with the nephew. What you got for us, Neff?
It's time to make that love deposit, Shirley.
And what is
Love
that?
deposit.
And what is this again, Tommy? Please.
Well, see, love deposit is, we've been thinking about going out with each other. We've been online chatting. We thinking about it. But, before we go out, I'm going to need $250 deposit in my cash app in case this don't go right. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
I need a little love deposit. If it go well, you get your money back.
What?
No one's
Run it,
going
Kat.
for this.
Hello.
Hello, I'm trying to reach Tiffany.
This is Tiffany. Who's calling?
This is Karan. How you doing?
Hi. Hey, I didn't know.
You know what? I know we've been going back and forth on the site talking, and we haven't, really talked yet. So
yeah, it's okay. I just wasn't expecting a call, but yeah, it's good to hear from you. It's good to hear from you, though.
We've been talking for
a long time.
Well, texting and on the site for at least 5 weeks now.
Yeah, it's been really. I'm glad you called. For real, seriously. And I love your voice, so I'm excited. Hey, what's up?
You got anything going on this weekend?
I don't think so. I just have to go grocery shopping or whatever. But other than that, I'm pretty open. What's up?
I was thinking maybe we get together, get a drink or two, just kind of hang out a little bit, feel each other out. If you're feeling that, I don't want to.
Yeah, that's cool. We can get together. I'm interested. I'm happy you called, and I would love to see you this weekend. You got a place in mind, area?
I was thinking about letting you pick something because I'd rather go somewhere where you're comfortable, an atmosphere that you're used to. I think that would be the best thing to do.
Okay. Well, let me look. Let me find out. I'll get back to you on that. But yeah, I'm down for sure.
Just want to hang out a little bit.
Me too.
Cool,
yeah.
Cool.
I'm excited.
Good. What's good for you? If you want to do something Friday or Saturday, it's up to you.
Yeah, let's do Saturday to give me, some time to get myself together.
Okay.
6 or 7.
Text me, the location or whatever, wherever you want me to meet you.
Okay, cool.
I'll be there.
Okay, cool.
Hey,
okay,
one
cool.
more
I
thing,
can't wait
though.
to see you.
One
What's
more
up?
thing. Okay, let's do this first. Tell me this. What are we wearing? So I don't want to be overdressed or underdressed.
I don't really trip on that. First day could be chill. I'm not. We don't have to do a $500 dinner or nothing like that. You don't need on a tux.
Gotcha.
This ain't the Rock Nation brunch.
All right. But if you don't mind, if I could get you to do something for me, could I give you my Cash App?
For what?
Well, what I want to do is, sometimes these things actually go wrong. I don't see it going wrong with me and you because we've had, the way we've been chit-chatting and going back and forth on the site, things have been really, really well. But, I would like to get, like a love deposit of $250. That way, if this go wrong, at least I haven't wasted my time. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. I'm just processing what just happened. You said you want me to get your Cash App and send you a love deposit of $200 and something dollars?
$250. Like, that way if this don't go right, then at least I haven't, it's like a love deposit. If it goes right, then I give it back to you. If it don't go right, at least I haven't wasted my time. You see what I'm saying?
Are you serious right now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. This is super weird, and yeah, this is weird, and I'm kind of I don't even really know what to say. Like, other than you could probably lose my number. Like, you a weak dude. Like, don't call me. Like, you're corny. I'm not interested. You're a bum. Like, I'm straight. Like, I don't know what else to say.
Okay, hold on. I wasn't all that.
No,
I wasn't all that.
Really talk about.
We've been talking for 5 weeks. Everything been good. We've been on the site talking to each other.
But you're weak though. You trying to ask me for a Cash App for real? A love deposit? How corny are you? Are you serious? Seriously?
Okay, listen.
You gotta be out of your mind.
If you believe, listen, look, Tiff, on the real. If you believe in yourself,
Tiff?
then you'll get your deposit back. You know what I'm saying?
If I believe in myself, get your fool ass out of here. You have lost your mind, okay? Would you please, gather your thoughts? Because I don't know who you think you're talking to, for real. You know what I'm saying? So I need you to do two things. Lose my number and don't look for me, for real, straight up. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, this is stupid. You ignorant. For real, straight up.
Okay. Show me where I'm wrong. If you believe in yourself, though.
If I believe in myself, ass dude, what you mean if I believe in myself? If you believe in yourself, your ass will move around, get off the phone, and stop wasting my time. For real. I'm about to hang up right now. For real. I'm trying to
okay.
Listen. This is a violation of my space. Straight up.
Okay, before you hang up, though. Okay, you can go your way. I can go mine. You don't want to cash out me the $250? Cool, got that.
Cash out the $250. Punk ass dude.
Okay, cool. Hey, it is. You know what? It is what it is. Is this your loss, though, Tiff? This your loss.
You got to be out of your rabbit ass mind. Ain't no losses here. Ain't no losses. But this is a lesson.
Okay. You know what? I knew this was gonna happen. When a brother try to be real, this is what happens.
Hey, you might as well. Hey, turn around, go the other direction, lock yourself up. Seriously. You want to talk about black men and brotherhood? Like, it's a wrap for you. We don't need you out here. You're useless. Straight up. Like, don't call me. Destroy yourself. For real. I'm done with it. Goodbye.
Okay. Can I tell you something else before you leave real quick?
What?
I just want to let you know that this is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your sister Lachey got me to prank phone call you.
This is crazy.
Your sister Lachey said you got to get my sister. She been on the line. She been on this dating site talking to this guy. We got you, baby. We got you good.
Yeah, y'all did. This is crazy. I'm going to get her. This is crazy.
It's 2020, baby. What is the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
The Steve Harvey Morning Show.
What you do? Ain't nobody feeling this kind of love, huh?
Oh, you're going to be lonely.
Yeah, by yourself.
Nobody feeling the love deposit. I'm putting them out in 2020, but I'm stupid all over in 2020. Comedy Lab Fest, I'm coming at you February 14th, 15th, and 16th. Cleveland on the 14th, Cincinnati on the 15th, and the 16th is Memphis, Tennessee. Comedy Lab Fest.
Just tell them Steve said was that.
I do that, huh? I do that.
That's all you got to say.
All right, nephew. Coming up at the top of the hour, we'll have some entertainment and national news for you right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so Steve, LeBron James has finally broken his silence on the tragic death of Kobe Bryant. In his Instagram post, LeBron wrote that he was heartbroken and devastated by the loss of Kobe and his 13-year-old daughter, Gianna. Here is some of what he posted. He said, "I literally just heard your voice Sunday morning before I left Philly to head back to L.A. Didn't think for one bit in a million years that would be the last conversation we'd have. Wow. To lose a friend like that? I'm sure everyone listening was crying if you got a chance to read LeBron's entire emotional goodbye post." LeBron went on to say that he would continue to honor Kobe's legacy. Wow.
Man.
Yeah.
I read that post. I was crying.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was so
real.
heartfelt.
It was from the heart.
Yeah, it really, really was. Yeah.
Did you see it, Steve?
Yeah, I mean, the reason I liked it was for different reasons, so I'm not. I just like when people are pure and honest, the cussing that he typed in there was what I was.
His
I know
pain,
that sounds
yeah.
crazy, but
It's being real, though.
that
That's
affected
real,
me more
yeah.
than anything. I went, okay, now that's really how you feel. Because he typed how he felt.
Yeah.
And
Yes, sir.
sometimes you have to say that. And it kills me to judgmental people. I can't believe the language he used. What are you talking about? Hey man, if
broken
somebody's
right now.
grieving, you have to be careful how you tell people how to grieve.
Yeah, don't judge. Stop judging. Yeah.
No, but you have to be careful. Grief is rough, man. There is no rule book to this. This thing, man, to have you sitting up somewhere doing and saying and feeling something you never knew you was capable of feeling.
Yeah. Make you feel like you're losing your mind.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I remember
It could
the
be
doctor
so
told
heavy.
me when my mama passed, he said, because my mother had a stroke and she was really gone, when I got to the hospital. She was on a ventilator. And the doctor said he was just telling a family member, and me and my brothers were sitting there, and he said, well, she's gone. She won't live through the night. And my brother stood up and said, well, you ain't either.
Whoa.
God.
Because that's where he was.
Uh-huh.
She said, he ain't going to live through the night. My brother stood up and said, okay, then you ain't either.
Sound like
And I want you to understand, he was dead serious. It took my older sister, Mona, to calm his ass down because he was dead serious. Yeah, ain't no
That's
problem.
how he felt. Yeah. He felt
Ain't
just
no
like
problem. I tell you what, okay, cool. Since you over here talking freely, let me give you something to think about. And then the cold part was, me and my other brother, we was good with it.
Wow.
So, man, I'm just saying that it's kind of in a humorous way, but, people deal with grief differently, man. People, they so quick, this society, even in this tragedy, people got little cute things they want to say. You be going, wow, man.
Inappropriate.
This a lot of people are affected by this one right here.
Yeah,
a lot of people.
Absolutely.
Yes. Tragic loss it is, yeah.
I don't recall hearing as many men openly talk about the passing of somebody until I've been around for
And
a
showing
while,
emotion. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're really grieving about it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Steve, it is
Lord
now time to get caught up on today's headlines, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Ann Tripp.
Thank you. Thank you very much, everybody. Good morning. Donald Trump's impeachment defense team chose to quickly wrap up its case yesterday rather than deal with the possibility that 4 Senate Republicans might jump ship and vote to override Mitch McConnell's no more information or witnesses position before they could finish laying out their case and thereby open the door for Trump's former national security chief, Robert Bolton, to testifying about the charges he makes against the president in his upcoming book. So White House counsel Pat Cipollone explained his decision to stop trying to defend Trump from the 2 impeachment articles lodged against him, and he deflected the whole argument.
The election is only months away. The American people are entitled to choose their president.
So that's what he made the whole thing about. Next up, 2 days of questions by senators. They're going to be questioning each other. And then after that, there will be a vote on the possible admission of extra information and witness testimony. And that's something lead House impeachment manager Adam Schiff is really hoping for.
I don't see how the oath of impartiality can be interpreted any other way than demanding a fair trial that includes witnesses and documents.
And a final vote on that is not expected until this Friday at the earliest. And then after that, down the line, will come the overall Senate vote on the articles of impeachment. So all this still has to unfold. We'll see how things lay out. According to the L.A. Coroner's Office, now all 9 bodies have been recovered from the scene of the helicopter crash to kill Kobe Bryant, his daughter, and 7 other people. Doctors say they're going to update the public when all the identities of the victims are officially verified. Now, the identities have already been mentioned because family members have said, yes, my loved one was aboard that flight or whatever, but the victims still have to be officially verified, and that is what the coroner's office is about this morning. Meanwhile, investigators from the National Transportation Safety Board say they expect to be on the scene for a few more days, really trying to definitively find out what happened and why it happened. By the way, as an example of what many people have come to feel are the sometimes really wrong British media. A lot of folks feel that in the wake of the Meghan-Harry mess. The British Broadcasting Corporation is under fire for running a news clip about Kobe Bryant's death, using a voiceover outlining the world-class athlete's achievements while actually showing scenes of King James on the court, not Bryant. Social media has criticized the BBC for the error, with some accusing the media outfit of incompetence, others saying it's an example of their racism. The opposition Labour Party's David Lammy tweets, Kobe Bryant and LeBron James don't even look similar. The BBC has if they hired more black producers and editors, appalling mistakes like this wouldn't happen. It wouldn't happen if a white star had died. According to reports, ethnic minorities are severely underrepresented in the British media. The total number of journalists mostly white over there. Now back to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It's been 50 years since the Kansas City Chiefs appeared in the Super Bowl, and the family that owns the team is making the most of it by throwing a huge Super Bowl party. The Hunt family is hosting close to 2,000 staff members, friends, families in Miami for the big game. I love it.
Yeah, they like, we kicking it.
That's how you throw a party.
That is how you throw a party.
Okay, now who's doing that?
The Hunt family, the owners of the Kansas City Chiefs, because it's been 50 years since they've even been in the Super Bowl. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
so it's
you
like,
ought to wait till you see the one Cleveland go throw.
They gonna outdo the Hunt family.
That is a lot of wings. That's a lot of nachos.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're going to the Super Bowl, right, Steve?
Yeah, leaving right after this.
Oh, great.
Okay.
Heading on down early. Got some things to do. Gonna do First Take.
Oh, with
Stephen A. Gonna do the Rich Eisman show. Got to go to a walkthrough for the honors.
Yeah, the NFL
I'm gonna play
honors.
golf twice. A couple of ball players invited me. Go down there and play golf. And
that's nice.
then Friday,
live your life.
Do the rehearsal, and then Saturday, I'm going on there and try to clown.
Yeah, that's when you're going to talk about everybody that's got plats. And you're going to let them know how you feel.
You know what time? I forgot about that, but I sure am. Plats.
That's a nice reminder.
We need to make a vote on if we think you should do this tonight. We really should.
No, see, I always do a joke I'm not supposed to do.
Okay.
Oh.
See, they took out last year the Tom Brady joke I did. Because I said, all this money in this room. All y'all got money. All y'all sitting around. Because, last year, Tom Brady wasn't at the NFL Honors because he was in the Super Bowl the next day. I said, ain't y'all tired of Tom Brady going to the Super Bowl? I'm the only one tired.
Oh.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, Roger Goodell came back and talked to me about that one. He said, that one ain't going to make it. I said, well,
Thank God. Somebody has some
in your
sense.
mind, it was brilliant.
Dog, I'm trying to figure out what your punk ass is over here talking to me about.
Boy.
The football players was hollering.
All right, we're moving on, Steve. Coming up at 34 minutes after the hour, the Steve Harvey Morning Show's Health and Wellness segment, sponsored by Dherbs, coming up right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, many of us made New Year's resolutions to lose a little weight and get back in shape, as, a lot of people do at the beginning of every year. And, many of us have already given up. But, hey, We know it's rough. We all fall short. But right now, we're about to help you get back on track and reach your 2020 goals to lose weight and just live a healthier lifestyle. And joining us now is the CEO and the president of Dherbs. We love him. He is family. Please welcome back to the show, first time this year in 2020, Mr. A.D. Dolphin.
Hey, how you guys doing this morning?
What's up? What's up, AD?
Hey.
We know you by your hey. Well, welcome back, AD. Like we said, we have missed you. We're going to get right into it. Okay. So 80% of Americans have made New Year's resolutions to lose weight this year. That's always how it goes, right?
Right, exactly.
So we want you, AD, to tell us how the Dherbs Full Body Cleanse can help them stay on track and get clean and lean for this new year.
Well, the reason why I can help them stay on track is because it's easy. It's really easy. All you have to do is follow the instructions. It's easy and it works. And probably the best thing about it is the results itself. You're talking about weight loss between 10 to 30 pounds, a huge boost in energy, stronger immune system, clearer skin. You'll be able to focus and concentrate a lot better. The Dherbs Full Body Cleanse is truly a life changer.
All that is true, and it is important that we educate the listeners on how different the Dherbs Full Body Cleanse is than other cleansers out there. So, AD, let's talk about that for a minute.
Okay. Well, most cleanses, they kind of just focus on your colon. The Dherbs Full Body Cleanse focuses on your entire body. That's your gallbladder, your heart, your liver, your colon, your spleen, your lungs, your kidneys, your adrenal glands, your blood, and your skin. Your entire body. Not just your colon, because that can give you the illusion of cleansing. And also our formulas, which are 100% natural, down to the capsules themselves, which are vegetarian capsules, so it's easy for your body to consume.
I love that. And one thing we've left out, we've all done it basically, you can eat on the Dherbs Full Body Cleanse.
Absolutely. So you're not drinking some weird concoction. Right. You're not starving yourself. You can eat, as long as you stay within the diet itself, you can eat as much of that as you want.
Absolutely. Now, AD, for our listeners that are struggling with diabetes or let's say high blood pressure, they really should try the Dherbs Full Body Cleanse, and tell us why that is.
Might as well.
Well, 90% of all diseases today are diet-related. We're literally eating our way into sickness. And Shirley, people actually believe since their parents had diabetes, since their parents had high blood pressure, that God has predetermined those diseases for them.
Yeah. Ain't that the truth?
Simply not true.
Yeah.
You determine that by your eating habits. Yes, you have the same genetics. If you eat the same diet, you're definitely going to give yourself a better chance of getting those things. But if you take a different path, a healthier path, if you start to cleanse, you can change your life. You can change your existence. You are in control of that. And it's so important that we get that message across, because people think that God has predetermined that for them, and it's simply not true. They do it.
Clean yourself.
True. Worry, concern, and it manifests itself into high blood. If you stop worrying, and start doing some breathing exercises and change your diet where you ain't beating yourself up with the food you put in your body, you could make a huge difference in high blood.
I love it.
You heard it right here on the Steve Harvey Morning Show. If you are looking to see lasting weight loss and better health this year, then you need to start by cleansing your body from the inside. As AD has mentioned, the Dherbs Full Body Cleanse will flush out those toxins that are dragging you down and will have you looking and feeling better than you have felt in a very long time. To get started, go to Dherbs.com right now. That is Dherbs.com, and enter promo code Steve at checkout for a real nice discount, or you can simply pick up the phone and call 866-4DHERBS. That's 866-4DHERBS. AD, as always, we thank you so much.
You guys have a good one.
Coming up next, the nephew with today's prank phone call right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after today's Strawberry Letter. You guys are not going to believe my letter for today. The subject is over 70 and selling sexiness. Wait till you hear it. Just wait till you hear this one. This one is crazy right here.
Come on, Miss Hattie.
That was my grandmother's name. All right. Right now, though, the nephew in the building with today's prank phone call. What you got for us, Neff? What do you have today?
Come on now, it's 2020.
Yeah.
God ain't through with you, but we are. Okay?
Wait, what?
God ain't through with you.
Tommy, you're asking for it. You're asking
but
for
we
it.
are.
Oh, yeah, this your decade.
This is it, baby. God ain't through with you. Okay? He may not be through with you, but we are. We through with you. Let's go, Cat Dog.
Hello.
Hello, I'm trying to reach Sister Takara.
Who's this?
This is Brother Brinkley from the church. How you doing?
Oh, hey, how is it? I'm at work. Can I call you back?
Well, this is kind of urgent. I've called your house phone and I didn't get an answer, and I had this other number on file, so I wanted to reach out to you. But what I won't take long, but it really is
all right.
an urgent matter, if you don't mind.
All right, hold on. Let me step away from my cubicle. Hold on. Hello. Yeah. Okay. So what's Brother Brinkley? Speak to me.
Okay, we have a bit of a problem here, and we're trying to clean up a lot of things here at the church in 2020. You know, I hate to be the one to bring you some bad news. Let me just start by saying this: God might not be through with you, but we are here at the church. It has been brought to our attention, Sister Cara, that you guys are halfway coming to church. You might come once out of a month. You're not tithing as we expected. You know, the church can't really depend on you. It's you. You got, you bring your kids. I think your brother comes to the church, but everybody is coming every now and then. We cannot depend on you all to be the members and have the expectation of where we're trying to take the church.
Wait. Hold on. What, you say your name is Brother Brinkley? You're from
Brother
the church?
Brinkley. Yes.
And
yes.
you work under the deacon? I'm sorry. I've never heard of you before.
I have been officiated by the pastor as I'm over the finance. And we're going through all of the books and looking at all of the numbers of the members of the church, the directory, and we're noticing what people are paying tithes, what people aren't paying tithes, who's coming to church, who's participating in different ministries and whatnot. And Sister Takara, I have to be honest with you. You're there maybe once every one or some month. We might see you, might not see you, And like I say, God may not be through with you, but we are.
Well, okay, you keep saying that. Listen, why? I don't understand. Like, are y'all monitoring my church going? Like, I have to go every single week. I mean, I go when I can.
Why are you absent so much at the church? Explain that to me.
I mean, I have 3 kids. I mean, I have 2 jobs. Sometimes I don't. I mean, I still pray. I don't understand how a church can. Are y'all serious?
You got 2 jobs, but we're not getting tithes like you got 2 jobs.
Well,
you're not tithing like you got 2 jobs.
Because I can't afford.
You just said I got 2 jobs. That's what you just said.
And those 2 jobs are in support of my kids. I mean, I can't support the church and my kids at the same time. I can't do both. I mean, I give when I can.
Let me ask you something. What are you making on that other job?
Are you serious? Are you really? You really? I didn't know the church got in this deep with. You really asking me how much I make in my second job that I take to support my kids? Come on now, there's got to be something.
I'm gonna say this to you again. God may not be through with you, but we are. If you are not going to pay your tithes, if you're not going to come to work on a consistent basis, then what do you benefit the church?
Is that what the church is about? This can't be.
I'm gonna say this to you. Let me tell you what the church is all about. The church
If you say we're done with you again one more time, I'm serious.
No, I'm going to tell you this. You talking about, is that what the church is about? Let me tell you what the church is. The church is a hospital for crippled souls. You understand that? That's what the church is. That's what the church is. But when we have souls that are coming in to be saved, We are doing our job. And guess what? Those people that are coming in, you know what they're doing? They're tithing. That's what they're doing. They're tithing. You, Sister Takara, I'm sure your soul is crippled. You're not coming, and you're not tithing. You may give us a little something when you show up, if you show up. Am I right or wrong?
Okay, hold up. Let me get one thing straight. This is what you called me for in the middle of my work day to tell me that you're kicking me out the church because I don't give enough money to the church while I'm at my job that I can barely afford to pay my bills with. Matter of fact, I don't even know who you are. I've never met you in my life. And you know what? This church, this church. I hate to say it, but if that's what the church is about, you had the nerve to call me. I'm in the lobby of my fucking job.
Okay, now, let me say something now. You being very unchristian-like now.
Are you kidding me?
Sister Cara, you're going to watch your tone and your language, yeah?
This is not Christian-like.
Well, now, do you know Brother Dwayne? Isn't that your brother?
Okay, and?
Now, Brother Dwayne is who told me to call you.
Really?
Yeah.
My brother. So what is this about? Huh? Brother, whatever? I don't know. What is your name?
My name is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your brother Dwayne got me to prank phone call you.
Nephew Tommy? No. Oh, I'm a kid. Dwayne. Oh my God, he about to get me fired from this job. I'm in the lobby screaming, my people looking at me. Oh my gosh.
You all right?
Here is Nephew Tommy.
Yeah, it's Nephew Tommy. What's up?
Oh, no. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. My heart is racing.
Tell me, Mr. Carr, what is the baddest, and I mean the baddest radio show in the land?
Steve Harvey.
God may not be through with you, but we are.
Always messing with the church people.
This your decade, man. This is your decade.
Steve, get your nephew.
He got cussing in that lobby. Boy.
No, I'm letting him go ahead. But see, that's what it is. Let me get away from my cubicle, because what I don't want to do is lose my church and my job.
Okay.
God may not be through with you, but we are. You're going to quit all this halfway tithing and can on when you come here. We don't want you here no more. That's how we doing it. That's how we doing it in 2020. 2020, we cleaning house in 2020. I'm telling you.
Boy, some churches did that.
Yes, sir.
You do it
Montgomery,
with
Alabama, y'all get ready. The nephew coming to town, baby. March the 14th, Saturday night at the Montgomery Performing Arts Center. Tickets on sale right now. The fool is coming to town. It's that 2020 fool. That 2020 straight up ignorant, oh my God fool. Get your tickets. Come see me up close and personal. Ignorance comes around once every 3-4 years. Here I come.
Oh, but we get it every day.
Yeah, you're lucky, Shirley.
Every day. Spread some of it around.
God may not be through with you, but we are.
Said you ain't in no ministries.
All right, nephew. Thank you. Coming up next, it is today's Strawberry Letter subject, 70 and selling sexiness. We'll get into it right after this. Wait till you hear this letter.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Time now for today's Strawberry Letter, and if you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now. You all are not ready for this one, though. I'm going to tell you.
I'm ready.
Now.
I don't know what it is. I'm ready. Buckle up. Hold on tight. We got it for you. Strawberry Letter.
Oh, you may think you're ready, nephew. Subject, over 70 and selling sexiness. Dear Steve and Shirley, I'm desperate for some sound advice. I'm a 36-year-old divorced female with 2 kids. My mom is in her early 70s and recently widowed. Her life changed drastically, so the kids and I spent a lot of time with her. About 6 months ago, I saw that my mom was getting back into her normal routine, so I backed off a bit and let her have some space. When we visited with her, she seemed to be in good spirits. She wore jazzy new wigs that were longer than she normally wore, and she started wearing very tight and revealing clothing, which was shocking. I asked her if my dad had a secret life insurance policy that she cashed in on because she was spending a lot of money. She said she was able to save a lot of money over the years, so she's fine. A week later, she had a new Jaguar in the garage, and she had bought a new living room and bedroom furniture. I insisted that she be honest with me. She just came right out and told me that she was doing porn.
Oh. Oh, Miss Hattie.
She came right out and I told you you weren't ready for this one. She came right out and told me that she was doing porn. I nearly lost my mind and asked her to repeat what she said. She said it again. She's a porn star. She said she live streams videos of herself on a porn website for men who are attracted to mature senior women. She said it makes her feel very sexy because all kinds of men pay real good money to see her goodies. I told her that it's disgusting, demeaning, and trashy, and she's too old to be doing this. Come on, Steve, I need your help right here.
Hold on, let me hold it. She too old to be there. She told me to kiss her old ass and mind my own damn business.
Exactly. Thank you, sir. I knew
One more time.
Come on.
I told her that's disgusting, demeaning, and trashy. She too old to be doing this. She told me to kiss her old ass and mind my own damn business with your young broke ass.
I was crushed, and we haven't spoken for weeks. My kids miss her, but I refuse to take them to visit her because only God knows what she's been doing on that new furniture. I am ashamed to be in her presence. This is unimaginable, and I don't know what to do about it. Steve and Shirley, how can I talk some sense in her? Please advise. Every time I think I cannot be surprised anymore with these letters because we've seen and heard it all. Here you come with this unbelievable story about a 70-year-old porn star who just happens to be your mama. What? Just imagine. Just imagine if this were your mother. I mean, all of us.
My mama, dog?
Yeah, your mama, right? This is craziness.
Man, I can't.
You're right. I mean, this is unimaginable. I can't. I mean, the only thing I can think of at this point is that maybe she, I don't know, snapped a little bit after your dad passed away. My condolences, by the way. I think she's still going through. I think she is, in a way. My advice to you is you're going to have to, I guess, because she's in her 70s and you can't tell her what to do. She's grown. Wait this one out. I mean, I say, what do you say? What do you say? I mean, you can shut up. She got some new furniture. She's good. She's feeling sexy.
How much we making, Mom?
Yeah, she didn't say that. I mean, you got to continue to talk to her. Tell her how this makes you feel, how ashamed you are, and all of this. I mean, the kids don't know what she's doing necessarily. You didn't say how old they were, but to them, she's still grandmother. So I don't necessarily think you should keep them away from her. Maybe have grandma come to your house and them not go to theirs. But this is crazy for the family, and you really have to talk to your mother. Sit her down. Try to continue to try to talk some sense into her. I mean, yeah, this is crazy.
Yeah, this is
your mother. Your mother is a porn star. Your mama.
Uncle Steve gonna make this great.
Yeah, I feel for you. I really feel for you, Steve.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
ladies and gentlemen, here I go.
Yeah,
come on.
This lady, 36 years old, divorced, got 2 kids. Now her mama in her 70s and recently widowed. That means her daddy died a while back. Her life changed drastically So you went over there spending some time with her. About 6 months ago, you saw that your mama was getting back to normal, so you backed off and you let her have some space. Then you went over there to visit her, and she's in good spirits. But a couple things with them, she has new wigs. See, this is the beginning of it. Some new wigs that was longer than she normally wore. Your mama got hair down to her butt. And you just trying to figure out where you start growing this hair at 70. Then she started wearing really tight and revealing clothes, which was shocking. Then you tried, did daddy leave you a secret life insurance? No, I don't need your daddy money. She said, I've been saving money.
Hold on right there. Hold on. We'll have part 2 of Steve's response coming up at 23 minutes after the hour. Today's Strawberry Letter, you don't want to miss part 2. Subject, over 70 and selling sexiness. We'll be back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
3 things people think about life insurance. You don't think you need it. You don't know how to get it. You think you can't afford it. If something happened to you, would your loved ones be protected? Globe Life provides financial security to millions. Call 800-251-5400 or go to globeliferadio.com to start coverage today. There's no medical exam, just a simple application with rates as low as $3.49 a month. Protect your family today. Check out globeliferadio.com or call 1-800-251-5400. All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter.
I got
over
your
70.
recap for you. Lady Mama 70 and grieving over her recently deceased husband, but she back on her feet now. Her and the kids, lady quit going by there, and then she went by there one day, and she'd had these brand new wigs on, and they jazzy. They was long wigs, way longer than she normally wear. She had hair down to her butt. Then she wearing tight clothes, which was shocking.
Oh, man.
I asked her if dad had a secret life policy. She said she don't need her daddy money.
How did she say it, Steve?
I got money.
Come on, man.
He wasn't the breadwinner here. She said she was able to save a lot of money over the years. She was fine. A week later, you go over there. Mama got a new Jaguar in the garage. She done bought new living room and bedroom furniture. I insisted that she be honest with me. She came right out and told me, I do the porn. Mama, what? I do the porn.
The porn.
The porn, yeah.
See, that's an old ass statement. I nearly lost my mind, and I asked her to repeat what she said. She said it again. I do the porn. She is a porn star.
Wow.
She live stream videos herself on a porn site for men who are attracted to mature senior women.
How is this your mother?
She said it make her feel very sexy because all kinds of men pay real good money to see her goodies. See, the reason they do that is because they're seeing something they've never seen before. See, lady, you 36. You don't even have one of them yet. These men is paying for something they've never seen before. I'm 63. I ain't ever seen it before.
Oh, man.
I'm curious my damn self. What is it? What do it do now?
Wow.
I do the porn.
Whoa.
I'm trying to figure out what condition is it in. Men pay money to see stuff they ain't never seen before.
Oh, man.
I told her it was disgusting, demeaning, and trashy. And she was too old to be doing this. That's when she told me.
Yeah.
Come on.
Hold on. Let me bring Sister Odell in here, call.
Please.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you. I was just sitting over there thinking to myself, they need somebody in here experience. You need experience woman in here, because Shirley don't know nothing about this him. Shirley's a good little Christian girl, and I thank you for that, Shirley. But let me handle this here.
Christian girl.
She told her mama it was disgusting, demean, and trashy, and she was too old to be doing it. She told me to kiss her old ass.
That's what it says.
And mind your business. Now, sweetie, I didn't want to, I'm trying to answer this letter, but you 36, you shouldn't have ran up on your mama with it.
Oh, man.
Now, your mama told you to kiss her old ass, and there's a lot of men that's paying to do it.
That's your response?
That's all I wanted to say. Take it away, Steve. So I was crushed, and we haven't spoken for weeks. My kids miss her, but I refuse to take them to visit her because only God knows what she's been doing on that new furniture. See, she bought the new furniture because she on film now. See, these is live stream videos. She had got a couple of negative comments on one of her live streams because she had the sofa with the plastic on it. And she had the plastic on and had a tan in it. And she was trying to be sexy, and that plastic cut her one time. And then that's when she said, "Ow, damn it." And then that's when she had to get some new furniture. And when she doing the bedroom scenes, she don't want to be in the same bed that her husband was on. He's gone. God bless his soul.
I got you.
So she needed new furniture. So she was being real respectful. I am ashamed to be in her presence. This is unimaginable, and I don't know what to do about it. Steve and Shirley, how can I talk some sense into her? You can't. She's 70.
Can't tell
Clock
anything.
is ticking.
Yeah.
And it's ticking different for her.
Yeah.
He actually said that, though.
The key to this whole letter is she told me her mother told her to kiss her old ass and mind my own business.
Yeah.
And that's probably one of her go-to lines when she live streams. That ain't a line she just came up with. That really gets the cash register ringing when she says, "You can kiss my old ass." Money just pour in. Say it again, my dear.
That's what that's her porn name.
Yeah, they call her Mud Dear. She probably got a real sexy ass old name. Ladies and gentlemen, Icy Hot.
Post your comments on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM on Instagram and Facebook. Check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand, too. Now, coming up at 46 after the hour, Steve will tell you all about the Sand and Soul Festival coming up right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, what you got? What's going on?
It's time. Let's quit playing, y'all. Sand and Soul is back, bigger, better than ever. Just go to SteveHarveySandandSoul.com and reserve your all-inclusive package today. It's all-inclusive. Food, drinks, events, fun, hotness, everything. It's going to be special this year. It's going to be Labor Day weekend. It's in Punta Cana, the Dominican Republic. I got a letter on the website in case you're curious about it. Why we back? We back because everything is cleared. Got a letter from the FBI explaining everything. I wouldn't go back if it wasn't safe. It's all good. It wasn't what everybody said it was. We did all the checks and everything. Punta Cana, the first one we threw, it was live. It was sold out. We halfway there already. Folks, it's going to be an event you don't want to miss. We're going to kick it off with an all-white candlelight dinner under the stars out on the beach. We got live bands. We got the casino back. We got Kid Capri. We got Showtime at the Apollo on the beach. Saturday going to be one of my favorites because we throwing a live cash tournament. We playing dominoes, spades, bid, whist. I know what you want. I've been listening to y'all. I got what you want. Dougie Fresh, Kid Capri. We got it working. And then the last day we got something for the ladies. We got Marjorie's Beauty Bar where all y'all can come and get your makeup done, your hair, drink champagne, get massages. All of that's on the house, y'all. Fellas, we smoking hand-rolled cigars. And then my girl Lisa Ray gonna host a pool party. Let me tell y'all, if y'all ain't seen the videos of Lisa Ray hosting last year's pool party, them women was in there cutting up, acting a fool. And I'm proud and ashamed to say it at the same time. My wife was dead in the middle of it. Sit your ass down somewhere. They was having a good time, so we gonna do it again. We all heading out that night. We gonna end it night with a concert. Last year was Anthony Hamilton. He was off the chain. It was incredible. I can't wait to tell y'all more about this. You will not be disappointed. It is live. We are halfway sold. Everybody's excited about it. So I'm going to tell you right now, it's Labor Day weekend in September. If you want that number 2, give us a call, 800-684-2825. 800-684-2825. 800-684-2825. Or just go to SteveHarveySandandSoul.com. Let's get to eating.
All right, Steve, thank you. Coming up at the top of the hour, we're going to switch gears here. Today's office topic, is it possible to be too tired to go to sleep? We'll talk about it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, here's a question for you. Is it possible to be too tired to go to sleep? It's perfectly possible to feel tired and at the same time have trouble dozing off. Certain life stresses and health problems can leave us feeling exhausted, but at the same time make it difficult to relax and go to sleep. Also, missing out on sleep can disrupt our natural rhythms, which can make us feel wide awake when we'd usually be sleeping. Here's the question. Have you ever been too tired to sleep? I've heard people say that before. I was so tired I couldn't even sleep. What do you think caused that?
Well, I know for a fact, you can be tired and not be sleepy. Mm-hmm. And then sometimes, man, I've done myself like that many times. I just push myself to the edge. Mm-hmm. And then it's so much adrenaline that it takes a while for the adrenaline to go because you just been exerting yourself.
Yeah.
Push, adrenaline is flowing and you're up and you're hyped. Because, man, it's sometimes like Tommy Jr. tell you after the show it's kind of hard.
It's kind of hard to go to sleep because you're still excited.
Yeah, you're tired.
Yeah.
Take a minute.
Because you just done a show.
But that adrenaline is running. So you just be sitting in the room at 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Maybe 3.
Just looking around, huh?
So what do you do in that case when you know you have to get some rest?
I pack this bag so I don't miss this flight is what I do.
And you sleep on the plane?
Yeah. I try to get sleep on the plane.
I love sleeping on a plane.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, what about, Steve, when you're not too tired and you look forward to that sleep? And how do you, boy, that good sleep you know you about to get?
I'm talking about when I know I'm sleeping.
Uh-huh.
Like I'll be talking to somebody and be looking dead at their ass, but don't be listening.
Right.
But be rocking back and forth just a little bit. But not side to side, back and forth, like closer to them, far away, close to them, far away, close. And just be rocking like that so it don't look, because you don't want to rock side to side because that throw people off. But when you rock towards them, that just lures them in. And they be just talking, and I don't be hearing nothing they say. I've shut my eyes completely while somebody was talking. That lady one time at this meeting, she was talking, and I was just looking at her rocking. I fell asleep. She said, "Are you okay?" "Oh, I'm fine." I'm fine. "You all right? What's wrong with you?"
Steve, I really think you hold the record of getting on the plane and falling asleep the fastest.
I ain't no problem.
Man will not have a seatbelt on.
He will.
No, I don't give a damn.
Will not put that belt on.
Yeah, but I go to sleep on the plane in a heartbeat. I don't care.
Yes, you will.
Yeah.
Well, have you ever snored loud on the plane?
Oh,
has he snored on the plane?
No. Said the entertainers, boy, KB, snores. We was on a plane one time, King Tour. KB was snoring so loud. The white dude next to him said, "Hey, are you serious? Are you really serious?" So KB said, "Hey man, my bad, but I do snore." So KB went back in again. Now we crossed the aisle. KB snoring so loud. We on the other side of the aisle. Me and Said just hollering. The white dude said, "Oh, Oh, my God. For crying out loud. Mister, can you please sit up? KB said, hey, man, I just told you I snore, so listen to this right here. If you wake me up one more time, you ain't going to believe what else I do real loud, too. Because my ass whooping skills is just as loud as my soul snores.
Wow.
So KB went back over there. And 10 minutes later, KB was ripping him again.
He went in again.
That dude got up out of first class and went back in coach and sat down.
Wow. All right. Coming up, more of today's trending stories on the Steve Harvey Morning Show at 20 minutes after the hour. We'll be right back.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so guys, yesterday was National Fun Day at Work. That sounds like something good. But we have fun every day at our job, every single day, right? And what makes our job fun, and what is the most fun you've ever had? Those are questions I'm thinking about. Well, it's fun because we get to laugh every day.
It wasn't here. The most fun?
The most fun I ever had.
Uh-huh.
At work.
At work, yeah. It's National Fun Day at Work.
Oh, no. Okay.
Fix it up.
Man. I was going to say, because the most fun I ever had was not at here.
Yeah.
But you have fun here, right?
Kicks and giggles.
Most fun I had when Uncle Steve cussed on air. Man.
Oh.
Junior.
Which time?
When,
Junior, do you know how many
today
times
or
that
yesterday? Yeah.
You talking about 10 minutes ago?
Right.
No, I'm talking about when
No, one time we was
you
live
say-
in L.A. and Carla
Yes.
at the Crenshaw Mall.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my
Yeah.
God.
Uh-huh.
I thought we was off air.
Steve.
Man.
You know your nerves
were
are
off
so
air. What'd
bad.
you say,
kept
Steve?
calling me, man. I couldn't take it no more.
It was one of the first times we came back after we went national, right? We came back like it was
Yeah,
a
surely.
homecoming for the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Yeah.
Ain't been back since.
That is a true statement. That is a true statement. And coming up, more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show and some trending news at 33 minutes after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so Steve, LeBron James has finally broken his silence on the tragic death of Kobe Bryant. In his Instagram post, LeBron wrote that he was heartbroken and devastated by the loss of Kobe and his 13-year-old daughter, Gianna. Here is some of what he posted. He said, I literally just heard your voice Sunday morning before I left Philly to head back to L.A. Didn't think for one bit in a million years that would be the last conversation we'd have. Wow. To lose a friend like that, I'm sure everyone listening was crying if you got a chance to read LeBron's entire emotional goodbye post. LeBron went on to say that he would continue to honor Kobe's legacy. Wow.
Man.
Yeah.
I read that post. I was crying.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
so
so
real. It was from the
heartfelt.
heart.
Yeah, it really, really was. Yeah.
Did you see it, Steve?
Yeah, I mean, the reason I liked it was for different reasons, so I'm not. I just like when people are pure and honest, the cussing that he typed in there was what I was.
His
I know
pain,
that sound
yeah.
crazy, but
It's being real, though.
no, that
That's
affected
real,
me more
yeah.
than anything. I went, okay, now that's really how you feel. Because he typed how he felt.
Yeah.
And
Yes, sir.
sometimes you have to say that. And it kills me, the judgmental people. I can't believe the language he used. What are you talking about? Hey, man, if
broken
somebody's
right now.
grieving, you have to be careful how you tell people how to grieve.
Yeah, don't judge.
Yeah.
Stop judging. Yeah.
No, but you have to be careful. Grief is rough, man. There is no rule book to this. This thing, man, have you sitting up somewhere doing and saying and feeling something you never knew you was capable of feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I remember
It can
the
be
doctor
so
told
heavy.
me when my mama passed, he said, because my mother had a stroke and she was really gone, when I got to the hospital. She was on a ventilator. And the doctor said, he was just telling a family member, and me and my brothers were sitting there, and he said, well, she's gone. She won't live through the night. And my brother stood up and said, well, you ain't either.
Whoa.
God.
Because that's where he was.
Uh-huh.
You know, she said, he ain't going to live through the night. My brother stood up and said, okay, then you ain't either.
Sound like
and I want you to understand, he was dead serious. It took my older sister, Mona, to calm his ass down because he was dead serious. Yeah, ain't no
That's
problem.
how he felt. Yeah.
Ain't no problem. I tell you what, okay, cool. Since you over here talking freely, let me give you something to think about. And then the cold part was, me and my other brother, we was good with it.
Wow.
You know, people deal with grief differently, man. I don't recall hearing as many men openly talk about the passing of somebody.
Coming up next, our last break of the day, and we'll have some closing remarks, of course, from Steve Harvey at 49 minutes after, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, here we are, guys. Last break of the day. Steve, you have some closing remarks for us. I know you do.
Yeah, you know, I knew what my family was. I love my family dearly and still do. But what my family had, I didn't want. As much as I love my mother and father, what my father was and how hard I saw him work, I didn't want that. I wanted something else. Now, do I appreciate the work ethic he put in me? Most certainly do. Did I appreciate the faith and the fear of God that my mama put in me? Oh, I most certainly do. But I didn't want to be the one sitting at the church on the usher board. I didn't want that. I didn't want to work as hard as my father and make the same money as my father. I wanted to something else. I wanted to be a barrier breaker. And one of the things he talked about in the book is that so often we let our environment and how we were raised and other people's expectation of us set limits in our life. He was saying that we adapt to what's around us. 2-foot pot. That oak tree will never become what it was created to be if you leave it in that pot. Not because there's something wrong with the seed, but because of the environment it's in. Did you hear what I just said? There is nothing wrong with you. The problem is your environment. If you stay in the environment, you'll never grow. But you can choose to become a barrier breaker and get out of any environment that you're in. You can escape poverty. You can escape the hood. You can escape bad thinking people. You can escape the dope game. You can become non-addicted to drugs. You can stop being an alcoholic. You can stop with God's help. If you take an oak tree seed and you plant it in a 2-foot pot, that tree will never become what it was created to be if you leave it in the pot. Not because there's something wrong with the seed, but because of the environment it's in. You got to change your environment. You fine. You got the seed. You got everything you need to grow. You dig? Those are my closing remarks.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit steveharveyfm.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.